I asked you to ask me some questions on Twitter. So let's get started. How many times out of the week or month do you smoke weed? Lately, I've been smoking weed every day, all day for the last 3 months. Trying to take a break though. Make the next 10 seconds of the video super awkward. That's not hard. What's your middle name? Gerald. Are you gay? I'm not. I do have very strong feminine tendencies though, and I'm a softie, and I'm a very gay straight guy, if that makes sense. Like I like Michael Jackson and dancing, and I hate football, and I don't really follow sports, like stuff like that. What's your favorite book? 4-Hour Work Week. Are you going to do something else than make videos? Yeah, I'm going to do little documentaries and music, and yeah. What's your favorite movie? I always say Forrest Gump. I'm kind of sick of that answer. Fargo, No Country, Shawshank, There Will Be Blood. What's your favorite color? Blue. How tall are you? 6'2". Are you that awkward in real life too, or only in your videos? I think it's like 50-50. What's the most awkward thing you've done? Luke and I did this video up in Oregon one time where I pissed my pants, and we like duct taped this contraption around me, and it was all kind of professional. I looked like I peed my pants. And we did it, and people, it wasn't funny. Like they were like, "Do you need help?" Like, and it was just like this really, it was a little too cringy, and so we just scrapped the whole idea, and that's probably the most awkward thing I've ever done. What do you do besides making videos for a living? I do everything you probably do when you're not at work or school. Hang out with friends, I play tennis, I read books, I watch movies, I travel, I go out to eat, I exercise. Are you a fuckboy? Yeah. I don't know how to answer that. Are you Mormon? Yeah, I used to be. I'm not anymore. What's the highlight of your YouTube career? Like happiest, proudest moment? If you mean like videos, I think I'm most proud of Easy Way to Go Viral, Awkward Laughing, Tipping Servers, Notebook, Not Being Awkward. Why do you like Taylor Swift? Because she's adorable. I don't know, attraction isn't a choice. When did you realize this was what you wanted to do for the rest of your life? I'm still not sure if it is, but when I started making a lot of money, I kind of had a feeling I would be doing this for a while. Hey Andrew, how would you say you yourself have grown as a YouTuber since you began making videos? Has this experience changed you? I'm more confident in my comedic abilities and like abilities at being awkward, and I feel like I've learned a lot of philosophical things, especially dealing with the true value of money and like how retirement's a myth. The first 2 years when it blew up, I think I was like completely, my ego was like shot. Like I thought I was the shit, you know, but I feel like I've simmered down a little bit and matured a little bit. How do you see yourself after 5 years? Are you going to settle down? Yeah, probably. I want to get a house. I want to get a dog. I want to get a girlfriend. Do you like vlogging now? Yeah, it's really starting to grow on me. How to know if a prank is really fake or not? You can just tell. If the strangers are like overly animated and like talking kind of robotically, you can just tell. If you had a microphone that the whole world could hear, what would you say? Good question. Be nice. How's the music producing going? Still working on it? Yeah, slowly. You know, I'm still chipping away at it a little bit here and there. Do you feel famous? Yes and no. I mean, if you think about it, like you go on the street and you ask anyone if they know who PewDiePie is, a lot of them will say no. Most of them probably, and he's #1, you know. So if you look at it that way, then you realize it's like being internet famous is really still a subculture. Have you ever tried getting an actual job? Yeah, in college I had like probably 20 different jobs. I was a telemarketer, I was a waiter, I was a host, a cashier. I sold a lot of stuff door to door. Before YouTube blew up, I actually was seriously pursuing this Italian ice push cart business and doing that at events and fairs and stuff. And before that, I had a little coupon book selling business. And so I've always kind of been a little entrepreneur. What is your biggest fear? And I don't mean ghosts and goblins and shit, but something more personal. Success. I get worried that I'll get too big. Do you get offended when people say you have the personality of a rock? I personally don't feel that way, but others might. No, not really. I mean, I've kind of dealt with that my whole life. Just you know, girls at parties like, "Why are you being so quiet?" Or, you know, I'm used to that. What happened in the period of the time where you made the wall video and some random person making a vid on your channel in your absence? All right, yeah. So that was kind of like so I was really hungover one day, and I just thought it would be really funny to upload a 10-second video of a wall, because I've always joked about how I'd still get like 300,000 views or something if I did that with, you know, and so we did, and the comments were funny or whatever, but I was also kind of like in a little bit of a manic episode during that time, and I didn't really know what I was doing with my life. And I just had zero fucks around that time. And then like my friend and I, we were gonna try to do a little thing where he took over the channel and like try to keep the mystery going of like what was wrong with me or whatever. And because yeah, there's a lot of people commenting like that. They were really concerned. Like a lot of you were actually very concerned about my mental health, and I like as soon as I started seeing that, I was like, oh shit, we got to cut this out, because I didn't want you guys to worry about me. Yeah, that was just a weird time. Then I came back to my senses and started uploading normal again. Do you have depression? I think so. I think I have low levels of serotonin or whatever, you know, and so I take Lexapro every day, 10 milligrams. And I really like it. I'm not sure if it's a placebo, but I do feel, it kind of feels like you're 5 years younger. It's nice, I like it, yeah. Honestly, why don't you and Batali talk anymore? It can just be the fake prank. It can't just be the fake prank stuff. Big Dawes and everyone else likes him, right? Batali and I just don't get along, because he fakes his pranks, and I'm jealous of him too, and I've apologized for like bashing him a number of times, but yeah, I don't know. Our personalities don't really mesh anyway, so I don't know. You play any video games? There was one game that I got into when I was growing up. It was Thief, The Dark Shadows, Garrett, all that, Idos. If any of you know what I'm talking about, then holler. Do you eat as much pussy as Danny Duncan? I think we eat about the same amount.